Howdy, folks. It's starting to get some Bumblebees going here. Gotta turn the box right, the angle's weird off. But yeah, more of the same from this kit from a little while ago, about 2 weeks back. Except this one came from Temu instead of Amazon, like the Dragonflies and anything else in a green box. And I have something to say to this company here. Balody, stop organizing your pieces, your bags, by weight. You want to know why? Because there's supposed to be a couple of pieces toward the end of this kit, and I don't have them. I checked around the floor, I checked my table, I checked everywhere. They are not in existence. You put in a clear plastic window piece. Window piece. That doesn't need to be in here because there's no windows in here. So, we're going to put this guy together, and that's about it. One moment. There we are. All right, so. Beedly bodly scoodly bop. And up and away, and up and around, and into position you go. Thank you very much, table. Okay, that's a bit too much on my personal self. There we go. As opposed to what, my non-personal self? There we go. That's about a little bit better anyway. Oh, that's over. Okay, that's that side. Never mind. It's because this silly camera still isn't capable of being turned around as it should be. Whoa! So as you can see, our specialty dome is now filled with that bag, with all of our little steps, bit by bit. Made things nice and easy doing it this way, I have to admit. But now, it's time to get busy. Oh, yes it is. Once again, for anyone who pops in while I'm working, leave a comment. If you're zipping back to the beginning to rewatch this, I am going to be checking things out. I am going to be making sure we keep track of everything. If you're in here, you want to say hi, say hi. Otherwise, this guy off to the side, keyboard out of the way because we don't need him right now. Thank you, keyboard. And now, each and every single one of the roughly 24 steps in this kit, some of which aren't even steps because they're just putting things together from earlier parts. Yeah, see? Step 24 is just putting the clear dome on top. Speaking of clear dome, me and my terrible, 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 terrible nails, but that's just a me thing. I probably shouldn't have messed around with this. That's screw it. We're not going to bother with that. I would try, but it's going to make it look even worse, so we're not going to bother with that. Hi. Oh, that's a bad fold. Okay, flip that around. That's fine. Except that it barely isn't. Okay, so there we go. Let us grab one little thing. And it's a dang good thing I have these. Butterfly clip, bulldog clip, whatever you call it. Let's just organize these by where they're supposed to go and what step I need them in. And we should be good to go. And before anyone asks, yes, I had these organized beforehand. Putting them all into the freaking thing and dumping them all at once all out at once kind of drastically throws all of my organization completely out the window because everything's all in one place. If that made any sense. Oh, right. The extras, just in case we need those. Let's 18, 20, 1, 22, and 23, 18, 11 through 14. I don't know what I'm doing singing, but we're going to get through this anyway. Hooray. 3. The one that was missing from the middle. Good. Thank you, friend. 7, 8. Whoa. You're not supposed to be there, friend. Calm down. Calm down. There's 9, 10. There's a 9 and a 10. Thank you. 9, 10. 11 through 14. You garbanzo bean. Get out of here. Begone, ye piece of filth. Or just stay where you want to be because that's what you want. That's fine with me too. Okay. Don't care. I just do not care anymore. So, 1, 2, layer them all up like that. And there's technically 19 and 20 in here because 20 is putting 19 and 18 together in one thing. So, that's the way that works. Kind of the same thing for like these guys here. There's not a whole lot to step 11, but 14 is putting 3 separate steps together, so you might as well just do it this way. This probably isn't going to fit like this. I need another bulldog clip. Good thing I have spares. Ha 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 ha! So instead, we're going to go from 14 to about 15-ish. Under green. As in green light to the end goal. Hell yeah. Done. Lock that over here. This bundle of madness over here comes over this side. Come on, work together with me. And we're going to keep step 1 aside because we're going to be starting right into that. Okay. Wait, I said keep step 1 out because we're starting right off. And I immediately went to put it in storage with the rest of them. Shows you how much of a butt backwards individual I am. Completely. Okay, so we dump our parts on the instructions, set the baggie aside because we're likely going to need that later for one of the other bug kits. And because I wasn't prepared for this, always got to make sure we got these guys ready. We're going to need them. So, I don't know why they have to do this on a diagonal sideways line, but whatever. So, we're going to start with our quarter circle, light gray right here. They want this to go. Nope, hang on. We're going to start with one of these guys first. This is one of these light gray pieces with the inset rotation slide right there. They want this like so. Just on the edge of that little piece here. You're going to do one more in exactly the same place, just like this. Corner to corner, like so. Our quarter circle piece will now go one panel off into the edge like that. Yeah. Like so. I don't get what doing it that way is going to do for me, but whatever. Who cares? It begins again already. Okay. Me and my terrible, awful, no good, really bad ability to count and sort my pieces, and now I have to do this again immediately for one singular piece that I was sure was already in here, but actually isn't. It's not under the base either, so I gotta have even less excuse. That's fine. This happens every time. Just gotta get used to it going down. There you are. Thank you. Back into the bin with the rest of yous. Go on, get. Go on, get. So, this little guy, our 2x2 round dark gray circle, is going to go from this end here, right, 1, 2, around here. Bam. Nope, one up. One up. There. About like that. You want to make sure that there's 1, 2, and 1 right there. Kind of like a little right angle. And then we're going to take this little friend, 1x2 with the peg on top, and we're going to put that right next door to this guy. Something don't look right about this here situation. I gotta be honest with you. It don't look right. That is not right. There we go. I think it's supposed to look like that. And then you'd take this over here. Bam. Yeah. Good. And now we do our usual of making a flower. But first, light green post. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3 away from the quarter moon. And now we make our flower. Just like that. Pink on the smallest and middle, white on the top. Just like that. And now we find out where this gentleman goes and we go put him there. Looks like, yeah, if we count 1, 2, 3 from the gray piece there and then 2 up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right there. Making sure that our white is aimed towards this side here, and that's step 1. Step 2 is next. I will do my absolute best to call out every single piece of the step as we go. Hopefully I made sure to properly pack everything from this point forward. Otherwise, we're going to keep having problems, but that's more a me issue than you. So, yeah. That said, we're going to take this guy, another light gray quarter moon, and we're going to just stick it right there with another one of these conveniently along the corner right there for that guy. This is then going to go 2 over and up from the other one, this gent here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Nope. I had the right number across, but not up. There we go. Like that. This guy goes right here by Mr. Flower. And speaking of Mr. Flower, we must create another one. Ha ha! There we go. So now this one goes right around, yeah, 3 down, 1 over. So right about there. No, around that way. Good. On to step 3. This is shaping up to be a nice, easy kit. Aside from the obvious issues later toward the end, where certain parts that are supposed to be here aren't, so it's just going to have to be like that, because Balody Company couldn't be bothered to properly sort their pieces by what's in the instructions, not by what's on weight. Which is even weirder to me, right? Because let's take a look here. See, there's the clear window piece they have inside the kit. I don't use this anywhere. It's never used. Not once. I don't know why it's here. I've checked every step. It doesn't exist here. It's just here for the yucks. I swear it is. For the same reason, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 3, step 5. What? Why do we have 2 3s? What is this Cheetah-Men nonsense going on here? Hello? Balody Company, are you all right? Are you having a stroke? Do I need to send for the ambulance? Because I will if I have to. Okay, so before we do that, this dark gray quarter moon is going to go like this. Line up that corner with this corner here and just fit it. What are you doing? Why must you make me look bad? What? Like this. Okay. Yeah, just like that. And then we take the light gray quarter moon and put that along like so, right there. One regular green post. Wait a minute. Something about this don't make sense. Oh, nope, that's up here. Okay. That still ain't right. Which can only mean this is off. There, like that. Because this goes right next to it, like that. And then this goes 2 spaces over from there. With one like that. So with this guy, oh, wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's wrong. Hang on. Just move you over by 1 space. Move you over by 1 space. That is incorrect, sir. You must cooperate or you will be doomed. Thank you. So, green post, 1 space, dark gray circle. On the other side, 1, 2, this goes right here. And then this light gray square goes right here. Like that. Step 4. Which is step 3, because we have a Cheetah-Men situation happening here, and I don't know how to fix it. I also don't know how to fix this camera, so the constant autofocus zoom is not something I can easily deal with right now. Depth Tech, if you're catching wind of this, you gotta fix this, okay? This shouldn't be like this right here. But I digress. So, dark gray wheel, right down here. Like so. Nope, not like so. You're supposed to be, don't you go running off for the hills. Don't you go running off for the hills. You shush. You silencio. You be quiet, sir. You stop it. Stop it. Stop be bed. As for this guy, just like that. Take your light green peg, and that's going to go. There aren't enough spaces in the world for this right now. Am I wrong? Do I have my placement off? Nope, everything's aligned exactly as it should be, so... What on earth? No, that's too far. So this one's just right here. Okay. Works for me. Dark gray square goes one whole segment like this, a 1x2 space away from that gray square we put down before, and then this guy goes right there next to him, just like that. Set that over here, refold the instructions because we got to move down a touch. We are now on 5, 6, 7. In which number 6 gets us building a quaint little fence. Now, first things first, grab your little pink flower and your little green bud. You're going to very carefully line everything up. I said line everything up. Why must you fight me? Like that, and then squeeze that into there, like so. This is now going to go... Oh, hold on. You're also going to grab another one of these 2x2 dark gray circles. This is going to go about 1, 2, 3. No, not quite. 1, 2. Yeah, that looks right. Yep. And then this goes right next to it over here, off by 1 pip. Bam, like so. Now, light gray circle goes right over here by the other one. No, no, no. No, 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 no. There, about like that. We give another light gray square. Come on, don't fight me. Like that. Except, why is this here? Because this should not be here. I swear to God, I did this right, and it's still coming out wonky. I don't like it. About like that. And your 1x1 clear stud round will go right there. Step 6, where we build ourselves a nice little fence. Hee hee, hoo hoo, ha ha. Cute little fence. I don't know what the heck that was, but just bear with me. So our first little order of business is these 1x2 rounded bricks. You're going to stack 1 and 2 on top of each other like that. Done. You're going to do the same thing a second time. Bam. I said bam. Don't ye fight me. Ye jerk. Thank you. Line that like that. 1x4 like so. And this guy just like so. Bam. Like that. Now, just to make sure everyone's nice and acquainted, we're going to take our little ground slope. Bam. Fit that on. Do the same thing but the opposite side like that. And now you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. 1, and let's... There we go. Good. Just like that. Now, what this wants us to do is line this up on the spin doctor pieces over here, like so. That's why I wanted that looking that way. Okay, that makes a bit of sense now. Yeah, okay, so next bit, one green pole, wedge it under the second green pole, green stud, round, right like so. Another green post, just like that. Now, your green side studs, green side stud, like that, goes like so. We're going to do leaf like this. Yeah. Like that. And then light green round stud like this. Goes right on that piece here. And then green leaf goes just on top of that, like so. Bam. And now this goes on top of this gentleman right here. Bam. One. Nope. Yeah, so with the light gray one right here, you're going to give it 1 by 2 here, and then wedge that into place like so. On the bottom side, we're going to take dark gray right here. That's going to go right into the corner down this side. Not like that, ye genius. Oh. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. This one then goes 1, 2, right there. Like that. That's about how you want that to look right there. I do apologize if this is upside down. The camera cannot do any better than this. And I apologize for the constant autofocusing. It will not do any better than that either. So I don't know. Unless I can find a way to get a better camera than a webcam, and specifically one with a remote that doesn't stop working after you replace the batteries one time. This is just what we're stuck with for a bit. Hopefully it's not too terrible. So one leaf over here, one leaf over here, one leaf over here. And then one of these stuck in the middle with you, like this. And then, very carefully, right here, like so. Never forget hydration. It is important. Much better. Now, step 7. Before we go into absolute maniac massive mode, step 8, and then even more massive maniac mode, step 9. Step 8's really the part where it starts getting hard though, because look at that. Well, no, step 9 really is. Unless that's, hold on. Let me take a look. Nope, that looks like it's step 10. My bad. Things are just not organized very well. I apologize. So, we got a couple more trees to make. Green on green on green. Just 1 like that, and 2 like that. Bang. We got to get our green side stutter right here. Once again, just make it the same way we made the last one, and this gent is going to go right here. On your light gray quarter round over here, second stud from the left-hand side on the bottom. Over this side, light green 1, light green 2, light green 3, light green stud somewhere, I believe. It's supposed to be here. Did I lose it? I don't think I did. Unless I never had it to begin with, in which case I'm once again floating on air. Nope, it moved. There it is. Okay, that little guy. Right there like that. Once again, bibbidi bobbidi boo. And like so. Libbidi bobbidi bollocks. Right back here on this light gray peg. Bam. And that's about how you want that looking from that side. Who on this beautiful green planet, greenish planet, is messaging me right now? About the same. That we'll see right where it is. Okay, now back to work. Down here, we're going to take this brown 2x2 round. That's going to go right about here. I said right about here. There we go. You want there to be 1 line's worth of space between this guy and the bottom. You want to be able to see all of the pips there. Otherwise, it ain't right. It just ain't right. I'm turning it a lot into Hank Hill right now. I do not know what's going on. I do apologize. That boy ain't right. Once again, this guy's going to go right there on this pip on your dark gray quarter moon. Right here, you want that 1 pip there exposed. And your last flower is going to go right about here. I'm really flying that southern drawl, and I'm not even from the south of the southern states. What the heck is going on with my brain? I must need sleep. The heck is wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with me, mind you. Nothing wrong with the Texan drawl, or the southern drawl, as you call it. But, doesn't make a whole lot of sense that I'm suddenly slipping into an accent that I shouldn't be able to know anything about, considering I've never lived there. But, whatever, I guess. And as you can see, from step 8 all the way through to step 16, we devolve into utter anarchy. So I hope you're ready, folks. It's going to get nuts. And I do mean acorn nuts. I do so hope you're ready. Step 8. Here we go. Excuse me. To start step 8, you're going to take, get off of there, 2 of these 2x2 hinge joints, like this. Wedge them side by side, and then take a green 2x2 round and just wedge them right on top like that. Bam. Take your white steering wheel, I guess you would call it steering wheel. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like a steering wheel with bits on it. I don't know how else to put that. It's just the way that is. Now we're going to grab our white side studs like so. We're going to take this like this. What am I doing? Something that ain't good. Right there, right on the top one. And we need one of these little hook guys like so. One of these little hook guys like so. Wait a minute. Hold on. I was supposed to do that part first. And in fact, I had this backwards. So let's do this properly, shall we? Okay, so about like that then. And then like so. You're going to make 4 of these. Correction, you're going to make 8 of these and just put them all around the outer edge of these here like the spoke, like that. So get all your pieces together and start assembling. Must he be a pain in my backside? There we go. Next. Very good. Just keep going about doing that for about 5 more times because I'm not even remotely close to done with this yet. There we go. So once again, this is actually the top stud. That's the side. You want to turn this on its side like this. The hook goes on the top stud vertical like that. And then you take your round plate. Oh, that's not a round plate. And you just fit that over the top of the side stud like so. I'm putting it so that there's a bit of a gap. You probably can't see that well. So there's where the thing would normally go down. There's a gap there. Not that it matters because no one's going to see that very well anyway, so who cares? Me, I care. I'm doing it for my own self. Just try and stop me. Ha 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 ha. Only 2 more of these to go. Then we can move on to other things. In other news, on the path of my PlayStation completionist journey, I have now completed Dragon Age the Veilguard. It got way too much unnecessary hate. People need to stop just complaining about stupid things that don't matter in games anyways. Not that that's what I meant. People need to stop complaining about things that are put into games that do not immediately severely impact gameplay. Because I'm just going to come out and say it, right? Choosing whether your character has masculine, feminine pronouns they, them pronouns, it doesn't matter in the long run, okay? All it does is change how people address you. What's the problem with that? Grow up and be an adult, for Pete's sake. Being an adult doesn't mean doubling down on being a 5-year-old, crying and whining in the playground because the other kids took your toys when you were the one stealing from them to begin with. Grow up and back off. Let people be happy, play the game to have fun, not to just complain about things that won't ultimately affect gameplay. Right? That's all that it comes down to. Don't be like that. Just be a human being and have fun with your games. They're supposed to be fun and enjoyable. If you're just looking for things to complain about, maybe you're playing games for the wrong reason. That's all I'm saying. Might be time to get yourself a new hobby. Like this. Now, you want to take the inner corner of these pie wedge pieces and just like this. Whoa, careful now, pal. There we go. And just wedge them in. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make a mess of it. Don't do that. I don't like it that you're doing that. There we go. Here, just kind of like that, yeah? Little daisy. It's just a little bit of a daisy. Now we're going to take these side peg slopes. You're going to make sure that this is facing towards you, and these side peg slopes go like this. One facing toward, oh, wait. Facing toward the back of the flower like that. And one more in the exact same direction facing the back of the flower like that. Done. Game over. Done like that. Set that over here. Now we get to make the flower stem and the leaves. Oh boy. You're going to make 3 of these double stacks like this with the green wheels. Bam, bam, and bam. Like that. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3. No, not like that. 3. Thank you. Bam. Like that. You're going to do 2 more of those. They should have just said to do it 5 times because that's exactly what you're doing. Excuse me. Squish and stack. Like that. Now we take 2 more of these hinge boys. One facing this way. And the other facing, if I can find it, this way. Bang. Like that. Set that over here because we're going to come back to that very shortly. One of these. One of these. Stack it like this. Stack it like this. One of these 1x2 hooks goes underneath, and that will now just grab onto this from the side, like so. I figured that was going to happen. Just let it happen. Do the exact same thing again. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I am actually wrong. No, I don't think I do actually. Down here, I absolutely have that wrong. So let me just counter-wumpus that one a little bit. Bam. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did not. Who is able to say? And like so. And wedge that on here again, well, like the other one, like so. And now you can raise that like this, and it's a little bit of a tree. Hooray for a little bit of a tree. We are almost done. 2 more rounds, like so, right on top of here. Squish, just bend these down a little bit. We now take one, 2, 3, whole, and 4. This now goes on the top of this gentleman, just like so. And then our flower topper comes just around the corner here and clips on into here like this. Bam. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, because this adorable little flower is going to knock you daisy. That's bad. That's real bad. I apologize for that. That was filthy. That was terrible. Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry for stealing your old joke from Cuphead there, Tear of Grace. I do thrive on terrible puns and in jokes, and that was a good one. I gotta admit, that was a real good one. Okay, as you might have noticed for this one, we have les stickers. We're gonna get to those soon, but right now, holy barmy, Batman. Okay. Yeah, so this is just like this. You're going to make 2 separate boxes. 1 side stud, 2 side stud. It's just going to be the left side, so bear with me. If this thing could just flip over, thank you so much. I need this guy. Excuse me. No, don't knock everything around. Thank you. Stay where I put you and stop being a pain in the neck. Just be nice. Thank you. That's all I ask of you. And then a regular square black stud, like that. Because we do have round studs and square studs, so I call them out by shape just because that's what I'm supposed to do. Line everybody up very carefully, and there, like that. That's the way you want that looking. Now, on the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing except in reverse. So, once again, 2 of these. Of these. Thank you very much. No, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Thank you. Right like so. Into position. We put our hook stud right over here. And then our base stud right like that. Our square stud. Like that and like that. Grab the other one of these guys and just wedge that together. Thank you, gentlemen. Except that I have one of my frickin' side studs in the wrong orientation. Because of course I do, because I'm an idiot. That would have been great entertainment for you guys, wouldn't it? Why isn't this thing working? And all of a sudden I look underneath and oh, I have it oriented wrong. Yep, that sounds like a me thing I would do. Get mad at my own mistake and think it's someone else's fault. At least I'm capable of admitting my mistakes, unlike some people online. There's only too many people online these days that won't admit their own mistakes. So now, flip this upside down. Like this. Yellow toward the side studs at the back, or what is now the back. You, listen here. Stay where you are. Don't be a pain. Thank you. And then black toward the hooks in the back, like that. Do the same thing on the other side. And like that. That, and that. Flip it back around so the side studs are on the front again. And now we're going to top. How? That's a good question. With a black plate. Wait, did they actually? Yeah, they did. Okay, I was just slow on this one, so I didn't see it when it happened. There. This was supposed to be done back when we put these together, just to make sure everyone's put together. So, black 1x2 plate towards the hooks, black 1x2 brick in front toward the studs. Now, once again, on top of these gentlemen here, orient your lever bases about like that. Grab your lever handles. Bang. And ba-bang. Just like that. Now, down below, Mr. Down Below, we are going to effectively... No, that's not going to work out that way. We're going to go like this. You want these two, or any of the two holes on top of the studs like this, so that it looks kind of like that. And you're going to do that both sides. Bam. Now, why are we doing this way, you might ask? Good question. But the better question is, where on earth is that second piece supposed to be coming in from? Because I don't see that here. I only needed one of you, and I grabbed two. So you're off on the sidelines for the time being. I don't need you. Now, for these. Oh, before I forget, you're also going to take these yellow caps and just put them on top of these. Not like that. Done? Like so. That way they're a bit more visible. And now we're going to take care of our stickers. And you're just going to fix those little eyeball stickers onto the plates like that. And we have a very floppy and 1080 bee head. Just like that. Set him aside. Step 10, building the bee body. And then hence why step 11 through 14, you're building the wings and the little thing that goes with it. So just keep that in mind, yeah? Oh, no, don't mute that. Good job, dumbass. Good job, me, be dumbass. Good job. Well done. One moment. Okay. So, step 10, bunch of silly stuff. Dump all of that out and then get ready to start building. Excuse me. My goodness. Set your 2x4 over here because we're going to need that very soon. Instead, we're going to start grabbing these right here. We need 4 each of the black ones and the yellow ones, and they're not going to be that hard to find. Just like so. And just like so. Welcome, viewer. How you doing? You got a question? Let me know in comments. Chat, whatever we call it. My brain is not here. I don't know where it is, but it ain't here. Oh, jeez. I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing here? Why am I here? I do the whole Metal Gear Solid 5 meme thing of, why are we here? Just to suffer? But nah, I don't remember how that whole thing goes, and I'm not going to go quote that whole freaking shtick, so we're going to stay well away from that. All right. Apparently we're going to be staying further away from it than usual because there's no one here after all. Or YouTube's being stingy and not letting me have viewers, so whatever, YouTube. So this is basically what you want to do. You're going to use the 2x4 as a branching plate, so if you want to call it that. Yellow 2, black 2, yellow 2, all those facing to the sides, 2 black facing toward the front. Just like that, face like this. You're now going to take black and yellow studs, do the exact same thing, but only from the black forward in the middle, like that. Yellow over here. And where is your yellow over here? There we go. Set that aside. Now we need 2 of these yellow side studs like this. Tilted on the back. Tilted on the back. Grab your 1x2 stud top right here, right on the sides like that. Bam, done. And then you're going to take your one and only black round stud, bam, right at the front like that. This now goes right at the front like that. Bam. Like such. Very good. Okay, so now your yellow slope right here with the tall flat side toward the back end this way. Same thing again right next door. Bam. Like that. Now we're going to go 1, up. So just like that. What you want to do is take a single black stud, square type, put it on the underside of the slope half of a 1x2 slope front. Both sides just reverse the direction of the slope and go from there. 1x4 yellow, just like zit. Boom. Now you're going to take the black slope like that, not like that. Come on. No. Fit. Thank you. Thank you. Just like that. You want to make sure that the slopes are always facing towards the sides on the outside. Okay. Okay. Or maybe not. Okay, so now what you want to do is take these yellow slope with the thing on it. You're going to grab the little hook and you're going to put that on here. Where did you go? You're going to put that on here horizontally like this. Stop making me look like an idiot. Thank you. Like that. We're going to do that one more time. There you are. You little son of a gun. And you're going to put those just here. 1 and 2 of the outside like that, along with 1 and 2 right like so. That's a pair of 1x2 hinge pieces like that. Right at the back here. Now, we're almost done. Grab 2 more of these little inverted slope pieces right at the edge, overhanging the bits, like so. These 2 little guys are going to go right up at the front, right in behind the 2 yellows, like this. Stop making me look bad. Why must ye fight me? Why? There you go. Thank you. That was so hard to do in the first place, yeah? Okay. Slot that in right down to the bottom. This is now going to go. Hold the phone. Not literally the phone, but you know what I mean. That's what they wanted. Yes, yes, yes. This now, we take the yellow 2x2 square to the back, right in between these 2 bits, and squish it down. Now, yellow 1x2 plate, right there. The last 2 yellow slopes are going to go 1 and 2. And then, watch me carefully. Black 1x2 plate, like that. Yellow 1x2 plate, like that. Just like so. And if I'm reading this correctly, which I believe that I am, this would attach to there if the freaking piece over here weren't bent in the wrong direction. Like that. Bumbles, little bumbles. Oh, okay. So now we got to do wings, which is where 11 through 14 comes in. Are you ready? Oh, I guess no wonder I couldn't figure out where that piece goes. They never announce where it goes. Remember earlier I was telling you there was a very specific piece included that they never tell you where it's used? I just found out where they use it. And they never call out that you're supposed to put it in here. So good. Thanks for nothing, guys. You still packed what I needed. You just didn't tell me where it was supposed to be used, so I didn't know where I'm supposed to use it. Thanks for nothing. Hi. Okay. Get rid of the eyes. We don't need that anymore. Now, one moment. Excuse me. Now, grab our little bumble back right over here. We're going to grab a 1x2 clear hinge and one of these clear bits here. This quarter round in clear, and you're going to just put that right like this, right in between the middle. This now attaches right here, like so. Do the same again on the other side. Oh, that's the wrong bit. That's not the right piece. We don't need you. Sorry, friend. Friend. Uh, is it possible that I have played myself once again? Yes, it is very possible because I do it all the dang time. Ha 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 ha. You, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right here. You, in here. I did not need you. Sorry about that clear hook. I didn't need a clear hook. I needed this. There. There's our bee. Goofy as he might look. Done. Put that right there. So now with this bucket and this hook, we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Fit one end over here and the other end over here, and bam, we have that. Now we just grab this, fit that under here. You're going to go right to that pip underneath the neck. No, under the body, right here. Like that. Okay, and this goes in the back side here. To which we are now going to... Oh, there's more pieces here than I needed, and I did not grab them. Because once again, don't bother to call out the pieces the user needs. Just tell them when it's too late. No wonder I had so many spares. You know what should have been done here, folks? Because this is all one freaking thing here. This, and this all should have been one step. So much time and effort could have been saved here if this had not been made the way that it was. Conserve work. I should have known to grab these things. You did a terrible job letting me know. Mind you, the argument could also be made that I did a terrible job of looking because I didn't really look that hard, clearly. But still, call it out better. If all these things are going into one place, one step, not 16. Thank you. Fix it next time. Okay, with that said, I'm going to hit the bathroom very quickly. I will not be gone long. Sit tight. Okay. So now that we are officially toward, well, not toward, but half the pathway mark, an hour and 15-ish minutes for about half of the work. Not that bad, all things considered. I can work with that. So you're going to take one and the little clear side stud or slope studs, just like that, and just like that. Same for both sides. Do cooperate, please. And then this, apparently if we go like this, should go in like so. Mr. Bumbles now attaches somehow. Yeah, just like this. To our flower. Bam. Just like that. Look at him fly. Now, we're going to make sure he flies forever, because bringing this back in here, this goes right on, very carefully, this right here. If I can get the flower bits to cooperate, please, for love of God. Don't make me angry. There. Just got to kind of weave those in back in between the flower, the frond bits over here. The plants. Plants. Please. Plants. For the love of God. Right there. Good. Thank you. Turn that like so. Angle the leaves up. There we are. Much better. And there we have one bee with his little nectar bucket. Isn't he adorable? That is now almost entirely step 15. We still have a teeny tiny little bit to go, and then we have 9 steps left to go. So let's get this shindig underway. One of these again, angle it up sideways. 1, like so, like 2, this now goes right on this post right here, the light green one for some reason. I don't understand why we're doing color difference here, but whatever. Excuse me. Additionally, we have this gentleman right here, which is going to go right down here in that corner. We have, if I can find him, this guy, which goes 1 slot over right here, with the leaf up against the orange brown bit right here. And then we have this gray flat edge, which is going to go right along here. I said yeah. Thank you, sir. Right like that. And that's 15 steps out of 24. Let's go for 16 so we can flip the sucker around, shall we? Now, if there were someone in the chat who would be willing to ask why my stream is named Rikstrution Munuul, I would answer the question. But there's no one here, so I'm not going to answer any questions. If you were here, you would get answers to questions, but you're not here. So what do you want me to do? I can't do jack if there's no one here to ask questions. I just get to sit here talking to the void. The void stares back, and it's a very terrifying situation. I don't know. Water. Much better. Okay, so right here, We're going to start with these. Spin table. And where's the other one? Spin table. Corner to corner, just here and here. That fits nice. And then the rest of it is decorations. So we're going to get the most obvious and easy decoration done and over with quickly. Once again, no, wrong piece. Grab your light green side stud, turn it around so the bottom is facing up. Nope, that's wrong. Nope, that's exactly what they want. This goes in here. About like so. And then this goes in. Wait, nope. Right over here. Yes. Maybe. Are you going to work with me? You're not going to work with me, are you? Why would you have me do this? There. I guess about like that. No. That doesn't make any sense. There's no extra height to it. Whatever. They want it to look weird. It can look weird. See if I care. I'm tired. I'm really tired. So, with this big bungalow, what we're going to start with doing is like this. Take your 3-leaf green plant and your light green post, just like that. Set that off to the side because we're not going to need that for a little bit. Now, we need 2 of these in our usual flower bit. Pink on the bottom. Oh, nope. Maybe I've been doing this wrong a couple times now. Pink, white, and pink on top. I nearly get away with not botching it, and then I nearly botch it anyways. And I'm double botching it, so I got to unbotch it and fix it around. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so there's that. Now we grab this 4-piecer over here. 1. And 2. Like that, over and over again, 4 times around. And then 1 more on top. Isn't it wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Excuse me. We don't need you just yet, friend, but we will soon, I promise. And I will get to you. Do give me time. Wait. If I end up with 1 piece short of what I'm supposed to have, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. If I'm going to end up losing all the pieces I need for this, I'm also going to be disappointed in myself. I've only got so many of those. And then yep, it's already looking like I'm short 1, so I have to go back into the bag of wonderment and collect myself another part. So hold the phone, because I can't count, because I can't do the job properly the first time. I got to go back in here and fish yet again. Thank you. And then you in here, where you belong. because you belong in there. Yes. All right. Now, pink short, white middle, pink top. Done. Like that, and then one more for the top. Pink short, white middle, I said white. Sorry, I said pink top. Thank you. Oh, no, it wanted the white on the top of this one. My goodness, it swerved me. Forget the Ghostbusters, he slimed me. It swerved me. There. And then you go on the top, like so. And this goes on. Really? I don't see that it's going to have room there, but we'll try, I suppose. No, it's not going to have room there. Boy, oh, why hast thou done this to me? Okay, what I'm going to do is the exact opposite. Take off the post and then put this right back where that post says it should be. There, screw it. If you're not going to play test it and make sure that the pieces go exactly where you want it, don't make it! It should not be on me to make sure that your freaking instructions work right. It should be on you. You didn't do the job right. Wait, hold on. I missed something here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, hold on. I'm actually the one that messed this up, so give me a moment. We're going to, like this, like this, like this. Bada bing, bada boom, bring this guy back in, and all of a sudden now he's got the space. Oh my God, I wasn't reading. This happens all too often as well. I know what I'm supposed to do, I just can't do it. I am what you like to call a blithering, brainless bumblebee. But hey. As you can see coming up, step 17, load of stuff to put in here. Step 18, even more. Oh, baby. We're going to be having ourselves a ball. And would you look at that, by the by, ladies and gents? Mr. Bumble isn't in 16 different steps this time. They learned the second time, not the first one. I am still mad. This is an atrocity against my time. Why have you done this to me? But yeah. Dumpity dump. Let's get building. Now, two of these. Badlabuski. Excuse me. That was rather disgusting on my part. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, that just goes right there. Okay, that's fine. That I can work with that. That's good. So, two of your light green posts, light green side stud, and when your light green hooks, like so, bam. What on God's green earth? Okie dokie. 1x2 side stud. Vertical like this. You're going to have it on the side like so, at least for this step. And then light green, one of these, straight up. Like that. Now you're going to take this guy and you're going to put it on top like this. You want the studs from the hinge facing out towards the other side, the perpendicular of the little hook. Grab yourself another hinge. Grab yourself this light green piece here. And you want to formulate it, or fit it, I should say, like this. These two pips go right in underneath these two pips. Or these two. Yeah, these two on the other side here. Like, no, wait. Like that. Bam. That now goes like this. Bam. Now, 1x2 hook end with a 2x2. With a 2x2, one of these. We're going to put these two sides like this, except not quite like that. Come on, disengage yourself, sir. Sir. Thank you. You want like that. If you can see that, you want to be able to see the green around the pink, just like that. Now, you want your white steering wheel right on top of this, like so. And then what we did with the white flower here, you're just going to want to do that again, but with pink color. So, once again, we're going to be doing a lot of this today. One, angle this like so. Grab yourself this guy and this guy, like that. Like that. Thank you very much. Yes, you are quite the pillar, the bastion of proper etiquette, aren't you? Why won't you do as you're told? Why must you fight with me? Ah, it is because you got a pain in the rear. Yes. Great big pain in the rear, yes. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm doing. Just losing my mind, apparently, slightly more. Ah, back. There she goes, and there she goes. There's another one of these ready to go. Clickety clack. Like that, and like this. Come on. Come on. There you go. There we go. Come on. Fit around. Thank you. Almost done. Just a little longer. You know what? Let's just put aside all the rest of the piece we're going to need for this and save ourselves a bit of time. Oh, look, we're actually down to the last 3 units. Isn't that lovely? So one more time, just in case you're new and missed it, you're going to take this little pink side stud. You want to make it so that the attachment port is facing like this. One hook on the side stud facing the front. One of these 2x2 pink rounds with the center right on top of the pip here. Organize the gap ports however you want. And make yourself a beautiful, pretty flower. Just so long as you're not having me do this more than the one time. Nope, but I am going to be making an entirely separate layer of this. That's going to be interesting. All right, then. But that's as soon as we have these done, so we might want... Blow. The heck is my mouth doing? Wow. I don't know. My mind is racing, but my body's in the lead. All right, now I'm going into freaking double vision. What the heck is going on with my brain tonight? I don't know. I'm not even here. Who can even tell me that I am? I look like I might be, but am I really? Oh, I can't even tell anymore. You want your 2x2 pink plate with a stud on top right there in the middle, just like that. Now, take the other white steering wheel and a white 2x2 brick plate like this. And then we get the funky towning, so to speak. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Thank you. And 1. Please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Thank you. Yes. We're going to take one of these and one of these, and you're going to hook it around like this. And you want it looking basically like this. Now you just do that 7 more times and hook them all up. And there's our last one of those. Hey, don't go tossing it around, dummy. So now 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5, a 6, 7, and 8. Just like that. Now we take this guy from over here and wedge this in on top of this. Like that. Now we just raise all of our little petal bits up. Nice. Very nice. And that is the end of that flower. So this now goes on the top of this, just like in here. Snap. Done. This now goes like so, with or without the leaf raised. I'm going to raise the leaf right over here on this guy, just like this. Bam. Just lift that up and lift that up off to one side. Oh, here. Okay, so with this entire flower done and over with, slide all these guys over here so we can get started on the next flower. Immediately, start off the same way with hook and green 2x2 round, wedged just like that along the edge, just like so. Now grab one of your yellow steering wheels, plop that on top, like so. And now we get to the fun part of building the same piece about 16 times. Oh boy, howdy, can't wait. Stop your complaining. You're the one that bought it to build it, so just build it. Okay, fine. What? Have I made a mistake? I actually think that I did. Hold on a moment. These have to come off of here. I've got to check something, and I think I goofed. Just a teeny tiny little bit. Get off of there. Thank you. Yeah. I definitely goofed, but it's an easy goof to fix. There. Good. Right like that. Now, flip everything back over again. Back to where we was. Like that. There we go. Now we're back to where we should be, and everything needs to come back around on top of our platter. It's not really much of a platter, but you know what I'm trying to say. I just don't know what I'm trying to say, so I don't say it right half the time. Do forgive me, I am a bit of a dumb. Now, because I confused myself and did the wrong thing in the wrong place at the wrong time, this little post here where I originally had that leaf is supposed to have this on it. No, not like that, you goof. Put that down. Slot that on very carefully. And that's about where it's supposed to go because the flower we're about to build is going to go right on top of that. I really wish these people would follow rules, but no one wants to. So what can I do except look at you with just absolute disappointment? But that's not for here nor there. So, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and separate out everything we don't need for right now. So if I don't need it right now, then why do I have it? Brown and pink be gone. I need to separate these bits into things that I actually need for the moment. And you are not any of it. Thank you. Kindly go away. Oh, and you as well. Thank you. If I don't readily need you for the operation I'm about to perform, get out of my operating room. You're not needed here. Thank you. Kindly that way. Now, oh yeah, you are over here as well. Oh, fresh bottle of water. Ah, much better. Now, much like we did with the last one, yellow side pip, hook like that, and then one of these out back behind like so. And we're going to make exactly 16 of these. So once again, side pip, make sure it's sitting on its back side. Hook at the front facing vertical like this. And one of these little shoe pieces like so. And then just do that 14 more times. Thank you. I would prefer if you were nice and straightly aligned. In this thing, I can't afford for you to be crooked. Otherwise, you'll look wrong and wonky. That'd be like if you're trying to make that Lego Balody Tower of Balody thing, right? And you just put every single piece slightly like 45 degrees to the wrong angle, and now it just kind of looks like The Eye of Sauron just looks like it had a stroke or something. Sauron's just up there begging for help. I don't know. I'm rambling. It's a weird time. Then again, it usually is with me. Oh, you go over here. As do you. You go over here as well. So like that. Like that. And by the time you're done with this, your fingertips are going to be begging for a break. Because you've been doing the same thing for like 10 minutes and it's really starting to hurt. Jesus. I turned away for about 30 minutes. 3 big things I got to deal with. What are the odds of that happening? Freaking. Good. Go sit. Now, we bring back this little guy here. We're going to take 8 of these. And the instructions want us to just kind of layer them out like this. Very good, very good, very good. 8 total times on the one side, and then we get started on the next segment. Okay, there's the click I was supposed to hear. There we go. Much better. Nice. Now, with that done, grab the pink. That goes right in. No, not like that. Thank you very much. Stop being a pain. Right in here. Not like that. There we go. Thank you. Pain in my butt. There we go, like that. And now we layer the rest of them on top. 1, 2, 3, 2, There we go. Just kind of layer that down a bit like so. Kind of looks like a sunflower. And it looks really nice. We're going to take our yellow round. That goes right on top if I can get the orientation correct. Bam, like that. Now, with that done, we got ourselves some decoration bits to do. So, grab our little lever bits. You're going to fit one facing lateral like this, and then two more the exact same way, but vertical. So not the exact same way, but you know what I mean. Go on, get. Thank you. Now we technically need 4 exactly like that. So let's just get to work. Okay, now you're fighting me. I don't like that. Turn yourself. Thank you. Be nice. Ooh. Yeah, you're fine. There. And that's why we bring along the tweezers, just in case we have any minute adjustments to make or any pieces to rearrange. Always wise to have tools on hand. There we are. There we are. And there we are. And one more. I gotta say, regardless of how much my fingers are hurting right now, because they are hurting a little bit, these pieces are very tiny and, you know, I'd be hurting just as much if I were doing a Lego kit, but this is kind of an acute, different level of pain. Still, for how good it looks when it's done, it's worth it to me. I would much rather be doing this than Bloodborne right about now. I tried about an hour of that earlier and, okay, just no. I know where my limits are. This is well beyond my limit. I'm not doing Bloodborne again. I don't care. No one will be able to ever pay me enough to go back and complete that game. It's not happening. So instead, I'm going to go on to other things like Slay the Princess. Yeah, that's definitely a great freaking swap around from the other one, isn't it? Just like that. This now clips onto the little friend we put down over here earlier. Stop. Thank you. We're just going to twist you out a little bit so you have a place to go. Or I'm just going to take this off and attach you here before I go put you back where you're supposed to be anyways. How's about that? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Just like that. So now, our little bee terrarium looks like that. No! Bee man! Let's just angle you around this way. And then pray that we can get your antenna back into place. You should not be over there. Thank you. What is wrong with you? I will glue you in place if I have to. Thank you. Stay put now. Now, for the final step. Final steps. The bee. And then one more flower. Oh boy. Oh. Yes, that was the good stuff. One moment. All right. Step 18. We are 4 baggies away from the end. Aye, here. More stickers, yay. Might as well get that done quick. You'll get out of my way. Okay, that's not where I placed you, and you know it. Go where I told you to go. Thank you. Now it genuinely doesn't matter how I organize these or put the stickers down, because I can just put them down the way I want them to go, and they'll go there. I hope. Excuse me. Okay, so get rid of that because we don't need it. Start off once again the same way we did the last time with our little slopes. Excuse me, my goodness. Blue, black, sorry, yellow, black, yellow. Excuse me, what am I talking about? There's no blue on a bumblebee. What am I talking about? Brain? Are we awake, Brain? It's almost midnight, Brain. Are you sure you're okay? Brain? Art thou fine? You could convince me otherwise and I'd believe it. Just like that. So once again, we're going to grab our bits like this guy here. The slope stud. Right? No, I need wrong piece, but right idea. 1 and where is it? 2. Line up your yellow side studs like that. Grab yourself, if I can find it. Friend, do you realize it's almost midnight and you're on a residential street? Do you mind not roaring your damn engine at this hour? There might be elderly people across the road that are trying to sleep. You jerk. Think of someone else besides yourself on your dang motorcycle. Or your dirt bike, whatever the heck that thing is. Sheesh. There's utterly, absolutely no reason for that. So just like we did with the last one, pair of our little yellow side studs, 1x2 plate with a stud on the middle and then the yellow stud there, that goes right up the front. Bam, like so. Bang. Now, don't you try running away from me. There's nowhere else you're going but here. Yellow up front. Yellow up front. Thank you. Please behave and cooperate. Now, this guy, your 1x2 slope front. Put a black stud right at the front underneath the slope end, like that. And just a line like so. Right like that. Do that one more time. Come on, where are you? There you are. Line that up like so. And slot that down right there. Just making sure everybody's nice and aligned. Yellow. No, 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 no. We haven't finished everything yet. Don't be so rash. No need to be a battle toad about it. There's that one. Where's this one? Here. Right here. Right here. There we go. There we are. And there we are. Thank you, lungs. I appreciate that, but I don't. Really, I don't. Wait. There we go. Kind of zoned out there for a second. Sheesh. Apologize there, folks. Basically, at this point, just follow the same steps you had around, I want to say 11 through 14. Nope. Step 9 and 10. 8, 9, and 10, I think. They're exactly the same steps. And all you're doing is building a second identical B to the first one over here. So it's exactly the same steps all the way through. I do apologize for going silent, but, you know. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good job. Well done. All right. Where am I looking? I do not know. And then yellow. Bam. Done. Just about like that. And I have to make sure I have the little hooks on the side Please don't disengage yourself completely like that. I don't need you doing that. Thank you. Come on. Stay in place. Stay where you are. Good job. Well done. Excellent work. Fingers. Exactly what I need. If you could stop disengaging from where you're supposed to be, that would be great. Wait, no, that's wrong. Oh, son of a gun. There. That's how I need you. Just like that. Bam. Oh, good. Now, flip this over. There. Put that there. And now we work on the head. Which hopefully I don't goof this time. So, once again, side stud, side stud, hook, and if I can find one, a regular stud. Right side up if you don't mind, friend. Thou hast but a single place to go, and I would appreciate if you go there without giving me trouble. There. Line those up together. 1x2 plate right on the back. 1x2 brick right there. Flip it upside down. Nope, flip it backwards and upside down. Black in the back, yellow up front. There's my other yellow one. There we go. I'm sorry, I just don't like the way that looks. Now, excuse the heck out of me, friend. Why does that feel so much more sturdy than the other one? What are you doing to me, and why are you doing it? And then I jinx myself again, of course. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it's still close. It still works. It's fine by me. Fine by me. Don't bother me none. Okay, once again, me and my bad counting skills apparently screwed this up. Because when you know it, I need another one of these, and I grabbed 2 of this instead. So let's quickly correct that. Get this out of my way. Be gone. Thank you very much. So, this faces like this. This goes down on top. Bam and a bam. This nut goes down on top of this gentleman. Bam to bam. And this just hooks onto this guy now. A bam and a bam. Now to just figure out where they want me to put you. What? Ah. Wait, was it supposed to be 3? It's supposed to be 3 of these. Okay, so actually I need you still. Thank you very much. Let me just wedge that in down there. Put Mr. B-Boy down over here. And he's actually supposed to go in right around here, if I can get this in properly, without disturbing anything or breaking anything, because that would be exactly something I would do. Like that, and like that, because of course I would. Once again, this is what happens when a company doesn't bother to check all of their stuff. Balody, do the world a favor. Play test your stuff. You should know if it's going to do something like this and fix it beforehand so it doesn't do this. But no, by the time anyone has a problem with it, you've already got the money. So why should we have to fix anything? Okay, I need you back here holding this down so I can wedge this into place. Please? No. And the pedals are falling apart. Of course they are. I even lost one. Oh no. Oh no! Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Oh no, oh no! The flower has gone nope, yet the flower has gone kaplooey. Oh no! I don't know. It's just going to be missing one freaking bit. We're not going to look at that. Fudge it. Let's see if we can't do this properly with you this time. There we go. Much better. Just like that. 2.5 hours, just about, and we're nearly finished. So we have one more, I guess, flower to put together, and then another fence, and the dome. Okay, so a couple more flower bits, and then fence and dome, and we're done. 4 more steps. Let's get this done. I'm not going looking for it. I don't care. I don't care enough, and neither should you. It's your toy. Display it however you want. I'm choosing to display it without a pedal because the thing was not formulated in such a way that it's going to stay together in one. So screw it. Why should I care? Oh, wait. I shouldn't. Oh, no, wrong. That way. That way. I need another one just like you. Okay, actually, I need this one. So, 2 of these little tiny quarter rounds, 1 2x2, 1 2x6, like so. No, that's not what I need. I need this guy. Another 2x2. You're going to line that up like so underneath. And then another one over here, like that. And then on this side, bam. You've made a slightly rounded plus sign. Congratulations. Isn't that wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Hooray for upside down plus signs. No, sorry, slightly rounded plus signs. I do apologize. I am being entirely too passive aggressive right now. It is not necessary. I do apologize. Except, what do you want me to do here? Oh, these guys. Okay, so yellow double-ended 2x2, 1x2s. You're going to do one here, one here. No, 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 no. One right here. I don't know why I'm singing. I'm probably way out of tune. It doesn't matter because I'm having fun. Okay, so now set this over here. This is where we need our corner bits. We want to do one of these gents like this outside the corner, and another one outside the other corner like this. Bam. Then we're going to do these just like this. Three more of those in the exact same pattern. So let's just get the bits that we need for this so that we're not bungling around like a goofball. There we are. That should be everything we need. So once again, brown corner, one of these little edge, rounded edge pieces. 2 of these on either outside end of the corner so that just the corner itself remains exposed. Grab your friend and place like that. Done. 2 more times. There we go. There's our last one. Fit that in right like so. Bam. Done. Now, corner. I said corner. Ye trickster. Trickster. Nah, not much of a trickster there. I'm just being a goof. There we go. These aren't being held on or held in place by very much at the moment, but we're about to fix that somehow, I think. Yellow corners. These are going to go in here. Very, very carefully. There's only one more of you. You cannot get away from me. I know you're here. Don't fight me. Or is this just another case of I didn't count properly? No, it's right here. I'm just not looking hard enough. Hooray! So now you're going to take these quarter rounds again, and the cleared 2x2. You're going to wedge the clear 2x2 right along here. I think. No, that's not quite right. Okay, hang on. Like that, and then... No, that's... Because I'm trying to do the wrong side. That's why it's not working. Okay. I'm just a big dumb. There. And then there. Yes. Yes. I'm turning into Beast Wars Megatron again. No. You are still not how I need you to be. Please come apart. Thank you very much. I don't want to have to hurt my fingertips any more than I already have. Please show mercy upon this sorry fool. There's the last one we needed. Bam. And bam. Done. Squeeze. Good to go. Now, we ring around the end of this with not these, not these. I know you're around some here, Clown Man. This one. This little round-edged with 2 studs. 1, 2, a 3, And a 4, if I can find him. Please don't be a pain in my backside. My back's in enough pain as it is. You don't need to add to it. No? And then 4 of these clear yellow 1x2s in the slots left over, like 1 and 2. No, you're wrong. Excuse me, 3. And if there could be just one more of you here, I would be very happy for not having to dig back into the bag of shame. Which would be the bag of shame because I failed to get the right pieces yet again. Why am I not surprised? Right there. Our last 1x2. Done. So now, 1x4. Clear yellow. Right here at that edge. One. You're going to grab the little edge grippers again. You're going to do 3 of these right along the side edge here. One of the 2x2 rounders right there, and right over here. And now we have to do a bit of sub-assembly. Fair enough. We need clear yellow stud. We need this gentleman here. Just wedge those together as such. And then find 2 more of those and do the exact same again, but in reverse. Like that, and like that. So it looks kind of like this. Oh, okay. This now goes under here, like so. Bam. Clear, yellow, studded slope is going to go right in here. One by two plate right there. And a stud plate right here. There, like that. There's your 1x2, there's your 1x1, and there's your 1x4 over here. So now, putting this back down, we're going to grab this wedge-shaped piece with 3 studs. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Except I'm wrong. I wasn't supposed to do it that way. So I have to disengage all of these and then re-engage them the way they were intended to be put in. Because I'm just a bit of a doof that way sometimes, and I do things wrong before I figure out how to do them right. There we go. That's how you should do that. Not the way that I initially did it, because then you're going to go like this. Slot that down. One more over here. Don't just love it? Just thank you, without breaking everything, if you don't mind. Because that was supposed to go somewhere else. And once again, I'm a doof. So this was actually supposed to go like this. 1, 2, 3. 3 Olympic fires lit. Oh, for the love of God. Are you having a laugh at my expense every single step of the way of this? Must you? Me? No. Okay, before I screw this up again, because I apparently want to do so, put these down where we need them. Then wedge the thing that's supposed to be in here underneath them as it's supposed to go. Okay. Where'd it go? I'll figure it out in a minute. No, I'll figure it out right now. Probably not. Okay, back into the bag of wonders is fine. I don't like it when things do whatever they want. And it's my own damn fault. Ba-do-de-do-do-do. Okay. Oh, good. You wound up underneath the thing. Good. At least I know where to find you. Little jerk. And then this goes under this. Right here. Bam. Done. Flip this over. This now goes under here. About, okay, so I'm going to try to show you this here. They want this guy going under here, but around this, wait, yeah, no, yeah. So around this area here, 1 pip up from the bottom, if you can manage. I'm not sure how that's supposed to be done, but we're going to try. Oh. There. Nope, not there. Okay, I guess that's the best I'm getting out of that. So basically, that's how you want that looking, except not quite. Hang on. You want that piece sticking out like this. Toward the right. There. That's how that's supposed to look. Next step. Flippity-doo-dah, flippity-yay, my oh my, what a blunderful flipping day. Nope, we were actually on the appropriate set of steps for this one. I guess I just kind of jumped over number 19. Or maybe we didn't. I'm not sure. 21. Right there. More decorations. Hooray. We're almost finished. Yay. One of these. Once again like this. 2 of these little lilac colored leaves. About like so. About like so. Tilt these up so they meet in the middle at the top. Do the same thing at the bottom. Just like that. Now we take our tri-leaf here. Little light green round stud goes right down to the middle. This is what you have tweezers for, Nimrod. Use them. Me, I address no one else but myself, because it would not be fair of me to address anyone who is not here. I'm the only one here, so I address myself. I'm the one building it, thus I address me. Like that. Which now goes facing this way on that little round stud plate. If I can keep it from flopping out of my idiot fingers. There we go. Over here next. Same exact concept, same exact method. Except in pink. Please don't tell me I shouldn't be allowed to make these things anymore because I can't keep track of my own damn eyes. Oh. There. Because apparently I can't bloody count at all. Yay. I don't know, man. Just like that. Plug in your little clamp right there. And then this one's going to go right down here like this. One more time, step 22. Making one more flower. I don't know why we have this one because it's not even used here. I don't know what I was doing. I just went a little overboard and a little bit crazy. Clearly, because I'm now putting things in places they should not be going. Hooray! I gather I'm missing something again. Yep, and it's right here at the top of the bag. Okay, I can fix that. That's fine. Fix that there, and then you go right around there. And that's about how you want that looking for the moment. We have one more thing to put in, and we're almost done. Well, two more things, but we're almost done with that. So, your brown 2x2 brick, cream 2x2 plate, stud plate like that. this guy is now going to go right over here on top of the other one. And you will see why in just a single moment. Once I get these tweezers on this guy and fit them in where they're supposed to go. Like that. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Final stage. Get the sticker out of here, because that's going to go first. As you can see, the garden bee. Just like that. And now for our final couple of bits that we have to do. Start off with the other bucket and handle. Because this is going to be the easiest bit to do. Get your handle placed in position. Like that. Oh, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. This now goes right on top of here. What? No, it actually goes right here on top of the little gray stud. So prop up the little handle, and now we put together our final piece of fencing. So once again, these 1x2 ribbed things. You're going to make 3 of these. Actually, technically, you're going to make 5 of them. Because there are 2 fences we're making, not just one. Look at that. Aren't I great at counting, ladies and gentlemen? Haha. We have established that I just can't friggin' do it. So just make this exact same fence like we did the first one all the way back. Your double stack of your fence post bits over here. 1 stud, 1x4 brick. And then your slopes on the edges. Just like last time. There we go. There we are. And plop that sucker in there. I said plop that sucker in there. Thank you. No, not like that. Not like that. Get off. Get off. Not you. Dang it. You know what? That actually works. There. Flip you around. If you're not going to work the way I want the first time, I'm going to make you work the way that I want you to. How's that one grab you? Not good? Oh, too bad. There. And now we put together our double. Just like that. 1x4 to the end of the 1x2 double stack. And then the next end goes right on there. Another 1x4 on that part. And our double stack on the end. Just like so. And now, why do I have 4 of those? What have I done? Stupid things, foolish things, things that should never have been done. Yes, I am daft. I cannot count for crap. Can I? There we go. There we go. And there we go. Just like that. Our final piece of fencing. Now we have to just tweak this one flower around a little bit. I just want to tweak the flower you're attached to, if that would be okay with you. No. Okay. Flippin' heck. There. Nope, not there. Nope, yes, there. Okay, so back we go one more time. This is going to go like so now. Why must he move? Now we put in the fence like that. And now we take our plant, our flower, and put that right back on top where it should be. Maybe angle a little bit so I have a better position. There we go. And finally, the pièce de résistance. Done. All right. Give me just a moment to clean up the space here, and we'll be right along right as rain. I don't really care about the bags at the moment. I probably should. So you know what? Crack open a baggie from the last thing we did, which was, honestly can't remember at this point. Not like it matters. Come on. And the baggie of wonderment for all the sad little spares. I don't understand why you give me spares for random bits that aren't going to be needed. But whatever. Not my place to complain, because guess what, baby? She's done, she's done, she's done. Now, if you'll excuse me for just a moment to readjust the table. Hop. There we are. That should do the trick. Da, 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 da. It's so precious. Just ignore the mangled sticker back there. That probably shouldn't even be here, but, you know, whatever. There. Very nice. So, after about almost 3 hours, that has been the Balody Insect World Garden Bumblebees. What's going to be on the docket for next week? I don't know. I'm probably going to put it through a Wheel of Names randomizer and see what the heck comes out, because I've got a good few things down here, as well as something else that came in the mail a little while ago. Let me get you the instruction manual for this one, because Little Dragon! All coral blue and pretty. So that's going to be one of the next things on the list. I didn't have to sort this one out as quickly as I did, but I did anyways because I wanted to. So, that has been, once again, the Balody Insect World Garden Bumblebees kit. And I am Mr. Rickles. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.